Hi, my name is Mary Rachel, and I am the Executive Director at Walk On. Did you know that over 50% of the people with disabilities get no physical exercise at all, and that approximately 20% of the rest don't get enough? Walk On is an equine assisted activity center in Barrington, Illinois, designed specifically to serve children and adults with disabilities. We do riding, carriage driving, and groundwork programs, which is with the horse but not on it. Our youngest participant is 3 years old, and our oldest is in their mid-90s. Our programming spans a wide range of disability. We work with participants with physical, cognitive, social, and emotional disabilities. Our ultimate goal with all of our participants is to partner with the horse to inspire our participants to their highest potential. Some of the things that we work on in our programs are balance, coordination, problem solving, empathy, trust, self-esteem, and self-discipline. The largest program at Walk On is riding. We see about 55 weekly riders and about 30 riders monthly or semi-monthly coming from other programs. We are also very lucky to be the only current carriage driving program with a certified instructor in the state. So here we have a picture of one of our participants with some of her volunteers helping. And here we have one of our horses doing some carriage driving. We have several groundwork programs. We run an equine assisted psychotherapy program for at-risk high school students with a local counseling service. And we do local nonprofit and small business leadership training programs with the horses as the guide. As an executive director, I know that I'm not supposed to have a personal favorite program, but I have a special place in my heart for our seniors program. We work with several senior living facilities in the area with a special focus on participants with Alzheimer's and dementia. We have some incredible horses who love to chill and hang out and get brushed and eat treats with our seniors, and it's often the best part of my day. I want to tell you a story about one of our seniors, Frank. Frank came to us very angry. He would sit in his room with the doors closed, the lights off, and he would scream at anyone who tried to come in, even the nursing staff. He refused to do any of the activities or visit with anyone else at the facility. But for some reason, Frank saw Walk On and he decided to come one week. And he immediately made a connection with one of our horses, Rocky, aka Rockstar. Rocky and Frank would just get wrapped up in their own world, and it was impossible to separate them even at the end. A few weeks in, Frank saw that we had a little figurine in our waiting area that looked like Rocky, and he asked if he could have it. Mary, our program director, said that he could, but it had to be a trade. He would have to go to the art program at his facility and draw us a picture of Rocky, and then he could take the figurine home with him. So the next week he comes back and he's drawn us a beautiful photo of Rocky frolicking in our fields, and we laminated it, framed it, hung it up. It's still in our barn and it's really large, which is why I can't show it to you right now. But he continued to come for several months after that, and one of his aides pulled Mary aside, and she teared up as she said, "I don't think you understand what this has done for Frank. Since you got him to go to art class to make that picture, he's started coming to all of the events. He goes to the movie nights. He eats lunch with everybody. He started to socialize and make friends. He plays bingo with them. He was so much more pleasant to be around for staff and everyone. He went from being very sad and angry to being fulfilled in his life as it was then." Frank continued to come visit with Rocky for several years until he passed away, and he is very missed. I don't tell this to brag about Walk On, but I tell it because it's a great example of how our work isn't to fix anyone, but to inspire them to be comfortable with themselves and to reach for their goals. A lot of our participants will never be normal as society dictates. We have no expectation or desire to force them into being anyone other than themselves. Our horses are incredible partners in the work that we do. They are not tools or instruments, but co-workers. We treat them as such and provide them with the best care. Over 90% of all funding for Walk On goes to either taking care of our 12 horses or staff salaries. We're asking for funding tonight for our Feed the Herd fund, which goes towards the care of the horses, things like vet visits and feed, which can be very expensive. This year in particular has been a difficult one, so again, thank you so much for this opportunity. Thanks.